Cetaphil is definitely one of the most common cleansers that I find my new clients using. It is a deceitful product, and most think it is a pretty good cleanser and gentle for the skin. And at one point, years ago, I used this cleanser too. But now that I know better, I would never recommend it to anyone, and I always get annoyed when I hear that a dermatologist has told my clients it is good for the skin. Sodium lauryl sulfate, also known as SLS, is not good for the skin. You can find SLS in higher concentrations in industrial products like floor cleaners. In lower concentrations, it is found in things like toothpaste and shampoos. Although a lot of shampoo brands are now sulfate-free. It strips color, so that is one of the reasons they stopped using it. What is crazy about Cetaphil is that it says it's for sensitive skin, but let me tell you, it's probably going to affect those with sensitive skin the most. I could go on and on about labels on products, but I'll save that for another video. Know this though, most of those things, they don't mean a thing. Dermatologist tested, sensitive skin, hypoallergenic, etc. SLS strips your skin. It strips your natural lipid barrier while supposedly cleansing your skin. This surfactant and how it affects the skin makes you more susceptible to external irritants, increases internal inflammation while your skin cells become stressed, intensifying redness and possible breakouts as it negatively impacts your natural pH. It's important that our skin is pH balanced since it's the first thing protecting us from bacteria. Now, it does say that Cetaphil cleanser is pH balanced, which it just might be in the bottle. As soon as it comes in contact with our skin, it interferes with our own pH. If you are listening to this and thinking, but I use it and I don't have a problem, here is the problem. Skin will sometimes hide the presence of inflammatory symptoms, but you need to know and listen that it is still happening. It does not matter if you can immediately see it or feel it. Anytime we break down our skin and use ingredients that are unhealthy, you are aging your skin. And aren't we all trying to stop or at least slow down aging? I would have to say that between Cetaphil and St. Ives Apricot Scrub, these are probably the two over-the-counter products most talked about amongst estheticians serious about skin health. I am not trying to sell you something. I am not trying to convince you that my products are better. I'm giving you the facts about an ingredient that is really bad for the skin, but commonly used. Please take a look at the ingredients in your face cleanser. If it has sodium lauryl sulfate or any variations of this name, please stop using it. So let's talk about St. Ives Apricot Scrub. This honestly reminds me of my teen years. I would sneak into my sister's cupboard and use her tub of this stuff. I thought it was so great. Boy, was I wrong. I mean, this stuff is just, it's awful for your skin. But people are still using it and people are still recommending that their friends use it. So I'm here to tell you why you should stop and why it should never touch your face again. Okay, so I actually went to the store and bought some. I didn't want to throw my money away, so I'll use it on my feet. But I thought it was important for me to remind myself of how harsh this is for the skin. Of course, I didn't try it on my face. My skin is way too sensitive. So I tried it on the back of my hand. I was surprised, even though I knew how harsh it was. It felt so rough for even my hand. I would never want to scrub my face with it. It also smells highly fragranced. And I will admit that I'm sensitive to smells. I smell all my food before I eat it. I'm just weird like that. But I don't like heavily fragrant skincare, whether natural or not. But this smells like a fake scent. You know what I mean? It's cheap smelling. And, I honestly don't want that on my face either. So let's talk ingredients. Walnut shell powder. Now, this can create microscopic tears in the skin. Since these tears are so small, you probably won't know they're there. These tears allow bacteria to enter into the deep layers of your skin. The scrubbing on your skin with this ingredient will cause inflammation. If you have acne, which is a lot of people who use this product, by the way, they do have a scrub with salicylic acid in it now, it can create raw, red, and open skin. Scrubbing is the opposite of what should be done with acne. Now, there's an ingredient called glycerol stearate SE. This clogs your pores. Sodium lauryl sulfate I just talked about this with Cetaphil. Not a good ingredient, will clog pores, irritate the skin. It's found in a lot of cheap products. And then you have Z Maize kernel meal. Why can't I say that? It's like cornmeal. It's just cornstarch, basically. It's abrasive to the skin, clogs pores, irritates the skin. So are you seeing a pattern? There are also fragrances, like I had mentioned, added, which can be irritating to the skin. I'm just not going to go over all the ingredients because honestly, that first one, the walnut shell powder, should make you stay away from this product anyways. The rest I mentioned should just put the final nails in the coffin on ever using this again. We have so many choices when it comes to exfoliation. Why choose something that we know for a scientific fact that is bad for the skin? And I know some people are thinking, but I don't have acne and I've never had a problem. Please go back and listen to the first ingredient I talked about, walnut shell powder. This is not good for anyone. Okay, so St. Ives Scrub, Cetaphil, 2 products that I would love if you've never used again. They're just not good and healthy for the skin, and everything that we do on our skin should be beneficial. Okay, and these 2 products are just not beneficial. If you have any questions, please reach out to me, Devin at Pure Skin OC. You can also check out my website, pureskinoc.com. And of course, follow me on social media. I'm very active on Instagram and now TikTok at Pure Skin OC. I have a podcast and I put that up there when the episodes come out. And then I post a lot of daily skincare tips just to help you. Nothing specific to the products I retail, but just general knowledge to get your skin on track again. So don't forget and leave reviews. 5-star reviews are great. Thanks so much for listening. Bye.